In the future, most companies will be online companies. There will be fewer office and more call center. Office transformation toward 2030. By 2030, the concept of traditional office is predicted to be replaced by a network of more flexible workplace supporting both productivity and human connection. Office will no longer be right physical space, but a network of workspace allowing employees to choose location based on their needs. This shift requires a challenging transition where companies must abandon outdated infrastructure and adopt new approaches that place human at the center. With flexibility, connectivity, and accessibility as the foundation, the workplace of the future will be a more dynamic environment, empowering employees to work more effectively and stay optimally connected with their teams. Many companies today remain trapped in the amenity trap, offering luxurious facilities such as fitness center, golf simulator, or pet salon as attraction. However, this approach is merely a temporary solution that fails to address employee actual need. Modern employees, particularly younger generation, value authentic principles such as corporate sustainability and building energy efficiency over trendy amenities. In an era of outcome-based productivity, workspace should better support human needs as individuals, not just a coworker companies. Focusing on non-essential amenities risk losing their competitive edge in attraction and retaining top talent. Solutions for the future workplace include decentralizing business function, utilizing smaller central office, and developing co-working space closer to employees' residence. This strategy provides employees with the flexibility to decide where they work, whether from home, the central office, or co-working space. Technology will play a crucial role as the foundation, enabling employees to easily coordinate their schedule and work location. With specialist apps, employees can hook workspace schedules, meeting with colleagues, and maximize collaboration. This approach makes workplace more dynamic, offering meaningful experience for employees. To initiate this transformation, companies need to actively listen to their employees and understand their evolving needs. By directly involving employee, companies and create workspace that are relevant and support productivity. Additionally, flexibility must be a key element, offering employees the choice to work from location that align with their preference. Programs that foster social connection, such as lunch discussion, books club, or networking events, are also essential to building an inclusive work culture. Focusing on essentials such as high-speed Wi-Fi, ergonomic furniture, and natural lighting can make a greater impact than luxurious facilities. The vision of 2030 workplace will no longer revolve around a fixed location, but rather a network of workspace designed to support human connection, flexibility, and work-life integration. The future office will be a place where employees feel connected, support, and inspired to achieve their best potential. By letting go of funded model and investing resources into truly essential needs, companies can create meaningful workplace. Ultimately, an ideal workspace provides a positive experience for employees while driving sustainable business success.
So, there are some reasons why in the future companies will be most in online companies. The first one is to enhancing employee flexibility. The transformation of office towards greater flexibility gives employees more control over how and where they work. Through decentralization and a network of co-working space, employees can choose locations that best support their personal and professional needs. This reduces commute times, improves efficiency, and provides a better work-life balance. Such flexibility not only boosts job satisfaction but also strengthens employee loyalty to the company. With fewer geographical constraints, company can also attract top talent from various locations. And then the second is to supporting health and productivity. A well-designed work environment Prioritizing natural lighting, ergonomic furniture, and comfortable work zones directly contributes to employee health. Supporting technology further enables smoother and more efficient workflows. By focusing on functionality rather than luxury amenities, workspace can become places that drive optimal productivity. Additionally, flexible approaches help reduce stress levels often caused by rigid traditional infrastructure. This creates a healthier physical and mental working atmosphere. And then the third is to driving innovation through human connection. By fostering our culture centered on human connections, companies can create a more inclusive and collaborative environment. Activities like lunch discussions, speed networking, and book clubs help build stronger relationships among employees. These connections not only boost workplace morale but also spark innovative ideas through more meaningful interactions. Workspaces designed to encourage cross-department collaboration can also accelerate decision-making and project execution. By focusing on human connections, companies can build strong and creative teams. And then, another reason is to operational efficiency and cost savings. By reducing reliance on large headquarters and transitioning to a network of regional workspace, companies can significantly cut operational costs. The use of co-working space also allows businesses to manage workspace needs more flexibly, adapting to constantly changing business demands. Additionally, companies can save on the upkeep of luxury facilities that are often underutilized. With this strategy, resources can be allocated toward more valuable investments such as technology or employee development. And then, the last reason is to supporting sustainability and social values. This approach aligns with global trends emphasizing sustainability and social responsibility. By designing energy efficient workspaces can adopting environmentally friendly practices. Companies can reduce their carbon footprint. This approach resonates with the values of younger generations who prioritize sustainability and social responsibility. Moreover, by offering flexible work locations, company can minimize the environmental impact of commuting. Overall, this transformation enables businesses to not only achieve success but also contribute positively to society and the planet.
But to move toward the transformation of the office to online, it is necessary to consider several factors. Especially, there are many obstacles to go there. Here are some opinions that do not support the transformation of the office to online company. First, challenges of implementation and high initial costs. The transformations toward flexible workspace networks requires significant initial investment, particularly for technology, office redesign, and co-working space rentals. Companies also need to allocate resources to build the digital infrastructure that enables coordination across work locations. This process can be a heavy burden for small or medium-sized companies with limited budgets. Additionally, this transition requires careful planning to avoid disrupting business operations. Companies that are not prepared for this change may face significant financial and operational risks. And second, potential decline in collaboration and company identity. While flexibility can improve employee satisfaction, working in decentralized location can reduce the frequency of direct interaction among teams. This may weaken the collaboration that naturally occurred in a centralized office. Furthermore, companies risk losing their collective identity due to the lack of a main physical space that symbolizes their work culture. In a distributed work environment, building a sense of community and employee loyalty becomes a more difficult challenge. If not managed well, this flexibility could result in a disconnect between employees and the company. And the third, risk of dependence on technology. These transformations heavily relies on technology to support communications, coordination, and productivity. However, excessive dependence on technology also brings risks such as vulnerability to cyber attacks or system failures. Moreover, employees with limited technological literacy may struggle to adapt to new tools. Technology failures could hinder productivity and disrupt daily work activities. Therefore, the success of this transformation largely depends on the readiness of technology and the company's ability to manage risk. And the next, not all industries are suitable for a flexible model. Not all industries can easily adopt a flexible working model. Some jobs, such as those in manufacturing, healthcare, or direct customer services, require physical presence at specific locations. In these cases, the transformation to flexible workspace may not be relevant or practical. Additionally, for employees who are more comfortable with traditional work structures, flexibility might create confusion and uncertainty. Thus, this model can be universally applied and must be tailored to the specific needs of each industry. And the last, risk of overlooking the diverse needs of employees. While flexibility is seen as an ideal solution, not all employees have the same needs or preference. Some employees may prefer working in a traditional office because it provides a clear structure and direct social interactions. By offering too many choices, companies risk creating a divide between employees who can take advantage of this flexibility and those who cannot. As a result, this could worsen inequality in the workplace. Without an inclusive approach, flexibility can become a double-edged sword that harms some employees. That's all from us, and apologize for our mistakes. And last, thank you very much for your kind attention.